So be it, Jedi. He's no good to me dead.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
You know what's going on?
Let it go.
Oh, we are live. Welcome back, everybody, to Star Wars After Hours, episode, I don't know what episode it is.
36?
36, but welcome to Preparation H, the Han Solo film primer.
Yeah.
Make sure to like and subscribe. If we don't tell you that, we know you won't do it because that's the way internet things work. Send us mail at starwarsafterhours@gmail.com. And speaking of mail, why don't we start out with we're going to talk about Solo and we're going to talk about a couple other things, but let's start out with I feel bad calling them fans, but let's start out with the listener question.
Yeah.
Who's the listener question from?
The listener question is from our friend who goes by the name of Mandalorian Space Corps.
I love it.
On Instagram.
I love Mandalorians. I love space, and I think I love cores.
Yeah.
Also, so
I enjoy the core.
That's
usually
the
most important.
That's 3 for 3 for me. So.
Yeah.
And this question was about life debts.
Yeah.
Is that what it was about?
Yeah. It was topic life debt. So, and I kind of wanted to put this in with Solo coming up, and we already know that this movie is when Han Solo meets Chewbacca and when he saves Chewbacca or whatever. Not sure what is canon yet.
Yeah, we don't know, do we?
Yeah.
I guess this is going to answer that question for us. So, a life debt, there are a few cultures in the Star Wars universe. We know Gungans do it, and we know Wookiees do it, and a life debt is awarded to someone that saves another someone's life.
Yeah.
Like if you save someone else's life or that entity's life, it doesn't have to be a person. Some cultures, they owe you like something for that debt, and honestly, usually they pay that in way of a life debt, which is they kind of like pledge themselves to you and become I don't want to say slave, but it kind of teeters on that.
Yeah, they pledge you their servitude.
It is servitude.
Yeah,
in a way, they're like, or it could be viewed as like, I am gonna force you to be my best friend, and you're gonna take me everywhere. Yeah. Even if you don't want this life debt, I owe it to you now.
It's like rescuing a dog.
It kind of is.
It's like you don't want to see it like die, but in order to do that, you have to invite it into your family and then feed it until eventually you have to get it put down.
So life debt. Honestly, it sounds inconvenient to me.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
unless you get along really well, like Han and Chewie.
Yeah, I mean, but considering the circumstances of what they're saved from and how important it was, or whatever, I guess.
But to pledge the rest of your life,
the rest of your entire life, and like, who did he have to leave? Because in the holiday special,
Lumpy, or what was his
name?
Lumpy,
his son Lumpy. And he has a wife and a father-in-law or whatever, but I'm not sure what his family is like, in current canon. If it sticks with that, where he has an actual family, and maybe they're all killed or enslaved or something, and then he gets taken away, and he has to leave because Han Solo saved all of their lives. Said, you know what? I'm going to abandon my entire family and then go hang out with this drug dealer and be his co-pilot and go to bars and gamble and stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like a whole thing.
But it's like, it doesn't seem like too much of servitude. It kind of is just like, hey, I'm going to be your best friend now.
Thanks for saving me a life. Now I'm your best friend. Take me everywhere.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, what does he leave behind? Like, what are the terms of this servitude? We'll have to figure it out, because we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And the only other life that's been portrayed in film is Jar Jar and his life that the Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
The gods demand it.
So, I mean, it is a thing that exists in Star Wars, of course. But is that going to be what, the whole Han Solo situation with Chewbacca, is that going to come up in Solo? Where they're like, hey, you did all this stuff for me, so
I would bet, and I would think yes.
Yeah.
Because in one of the trailers, we see Chewie giving an emotional little head tap to another Wookiee.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that's him saying, like, yo, this guy saved my life, like, later.
Saying goodbye to his lady.
Yeah, saying goodbye to his lady and Lumpy.
Son. Lumpy.
By the way, is the holiday special canon?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either.
It's got all the real actors in it.
That's true.
But it's amazing, though. It's like... My niece asked to watch it.
Ugh.
Like, because I'd watched it before, and I was playing it once, and then, like, she was like, can I see the Star Wars Christmas movie?
Oh, God.
Like, oh, my God, how do you remember that? So I put it on, and then this was just, like a month ago. My sister had never seen it, and she's like, what the hell is going on?
Oh, no.
And it was like where the grandpa, he like puts on the like VR helmet and like
they're watching
serenaded
like
by this
Jefferson Starship or whatever.
Oh yeah,
what's that thing called?
Yeah, this Jefferson Starship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
is he going to have a family and have to leave them and serve Han Solo for the rest of his life? And now, being on our way toward episode 9, Chewbacca's a free man. Where's his family?
He probably has no idea anymore, right? I
Right.
mean, if you left him so many years ago, he's 190.
Yeah.
And he looks great. We know that.
Well,
from the trailers.
Yeah. So 190 when Han Solo met him, right?
It's pretty old, yeah.
Yeah, so now what age would he be?
Many
Many
like-
ages?
Be over
Because he's 200 in A New Hope. And then, so 200...
plus what, like 30?
So it'd be like, no, yeah, 30.
Like 235-ish, I would say.
235. It's a good amount.
That is many, yeah.
getting a little gray. But the thing is like Wookiees are supposed to live like 400 years or something like that, or
which I don't know why.
Yeah.
But
like
good for them.
Yeah, like dogs and like apes, which is he's supposed to be like a monkey dog basically.
He basically is
monkey dog bear.
Monkey dog bear.
Those all have really short lifespans.
Maybe he's part turtle.
Little bit of turtle.
With the turtle. We don't know what's under that fur. Could just be a turtle bunch of turtle shells.
His skin is just turtle shells. And then there's hair growing out of the turtle shell.
Out of the turtle shells. We've never seen them shaved. Who are we to know?
Oh, that would be great. Shaved Wookiee.
Shaved Wookiee. Hashtag shaved Wookiee.
That'd be so creepy.
So, life debt.
I hope that exists somewhere.
Shit, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say about it.
That's gotta exist somewhere. Hold on.
Shaved Wookiee. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's Google that. Shaved Wookiee.
Shaved Wookiee pics. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
Yeah, as you can imagine, it's pretty disturbing. Wookiee Whoopi Goldberg. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, that's terrifying.
I don't like that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of shaved Wookiees.
Yeah.
Space fleas.
If you're not watching the video, you should.
Yeah, we're looking at pictures. Just so Josh Googled shaved Wookiees, and I can already see a picture of Snoke down there. Oh, man. Zeus
from Hercules.
Oh, God. Thumb face.
I want to be honest with you. I already have to go pee.
Okay, you can pause it. Click on this picture before you pause it. I want to see what that is. Bald Wookiee. Wow, that is formidable.
We're live, so there's no pausing. So
Okay.
just
Alright. Well, I can't pause it. So I'm just going to keep talking. We have a formidable 3D rendering of a bald Wookiee. I'm going to click on the oh, fuck. There's a guy just covered in shaving cream with sunglasses on, holding up a razor. That comes up when you Google bald Wookiee. I like that. That's funny. There's another picture. It kind of looks like a Neanderthal. I mean, I could see a Wookiee looking sort of like a Neanderthal. A big-faced Neanderthal. Oh. I'm sorry, guys. Josh went pee. I don't have access to his slideshow, so I'm just kind of bullshitting. Bald Wookiee. This one has a reptilian look. If you've ever seen a picture of Killer Croc, it looks kind of like that. He looks kind of like Killer Croc. Bald Wookiees are intimidating if done right. We have a slave Leia, but a bodybuilder slave Leia. I think I'm just about done with looking at shaved Wookiees. Oh, here's a picture of Lumpy. Yikes. Man, this is rough. Yeah, Lumpy is pretty fucking rough. I forgot how horrible he was. Just kind of an asshole. Look at his stupid smile. Anyways, Josh just walked back in.
I did.
Josh. Oh god.
Is that a male or female? I don't know what's going on there. Oh, okay. It's a guy with hair all over his face. Oh, wow.
That's not real.
No, it's not. It's just his existing beard thing photoshopped all over him.
It is. Yeah, you can clearly tell. Right here. Right in the eye sockets.
Wait, go to that half and half beard. Snoke is a shaved Wookiee.
Where was I supposed to go?
I don't know. What is that? Oh, real hair face person. Oh, what is...
Brains. Alright, let's get back to...
Yeah, what are we doing? Duckspot.blogspot.com?
I don't know, but there's John Favreau. Old Johnny Favs. So I think last episode we went over the new anime-inspired Rebels 2.0, The Resistance. And I complained about it. But this one I'm much more excited for. John Favreau. This is the live action series that's being scripted right now.
Yeah, it's going to be on Disney's new streaming service.
Yes.
Disflix.
Disflix.
I don't know what it's going to be called.
That's brilliant, dude. They should hire you for marketing.
They should.
Disflix. Now, this is going to take place between 6 and 7, correct?
Yes, and it's going to be precisely 7 years after 6.
That's dope.
It's an interesting time period.
That's the kind of shit I'm talking about.
So, do you think this is going to focus on Luke training new Jedi, or is it going to be a whole different side of the galaxy? It's going to be like the unknown regions. You can see the rise of Snoke. What if Snoke is in it?
Snoke. Yeah, I kind of hope, why not both? I mean, there's so much that needs to be fleshed out from the new sequel trilogy.
And with the series, you can explore so much.
Yeah, you can. You really can.
You
So
can have
why not
entire
both?
episodes based about droids.
Yeah, you can. Singing droids.
Yes.
Um,
Rebels is great. I miss that show already.
Me too. But no, this is really cool. In that time period, because we don't know a lot about what happens, like at all.
Dude, Knights of Ren.
Yeah.
That could be where we figure out, Kylo's
Something
past.
about them.
Yeah, anything about them. If J.J. Abrams isn't going to bring him back in 9, then it's like, you better get something.
I'm confident that he will.
Yeah.
I have faith in the Brahm. I have faith in the Brahms.
Brahms.
Yeah, I have faith in old J.J. Brahms.
And I have faith in Favreau.
Me too. He voiced the monkey, right, in the new Solo
Yeah, it's
movie.
like a 4-armed monkey.
Yeah, I'm not
thing.
gonna lie. I'm not a fan of the way it talks.
It's a little creepy.
Whoa, is that a Wookiee?
It's like
He just sounds too much
he
like a
just
bro.
sounds like
I
a
don't- yeah, I don't know.
person. It's like the only, well, not the only creature like that speaks like
Just like a person.
like a
It's a little
person.
weird. It's a little
it's
not
like
unsettling.
Yeah,
but
a little bit.
I mean
is,
a
though.
little bit.
Okay,
but,
let's go. Let's look at it. Let's find it. Which-
yeah,
what
I would
was
just
the-
type like John Favreau solo monkey or something. It has a name. It's something Durant.
Wait, was it
Rio Durant. That's what it is.
R-I-O?
Rio, yeah. Durant.
Sounds like someone who should be playing be the MVP for the
Golden State Warriors.
yeah, Golden State Warriors.
Yeah,
Durant.
Star Wars Rio Durant trailer new.
Okay.
Yeah, let's have a listen to.
I'm gonna be a pilot. Best in the galaxy.
Heard about a job. Big shot gangster putting together crew.
Who are these guys? Han Solo. Lando Calrissian.
Whoa, is that a Wookiee? You come with us. Oh, is that a Wookiee? Oh, is that a Wookiee? Whoa, is that a Wookiee?
Yeah, it's too human.
It's too human.
Whoa, is that a Wookiee?
On May 25th.
If you come with us, you're in this life for good. You in?
Is Enfys Nest a Wookiee?
Enfys.
Yes.
Solo, a Star Wars story. This film is not yet.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like all the little noises that the creatures make.
Yeah, I like the different languages when they give creatures different languages.
Even Nien Num, he doesn't really talk. He just goes like, ha ha, yeah, ha ha.
Yeah.
You think everything sounds like a bad idea?
If you come with me,
Yeah.
you're in this life for
I'm
good.
too stoked for this right now. Oh, I bought my tickets today.
Oh, did you?
Yes. For opening night,
Oh, you're actually going opening night.
7 p.m.
Shit.
It's
Was
the
it sold out yet or no?
No.
Well, obviously not because you bought some, but.
Dude, want to go?
Yeah, I should
Big shot gangster
probably get my
putting together crew.
probably get my tickets. Yeah.
You in?
Yeah. And you should probably get them so they're on the same row as us.
Yeah,
If you want.
we'll figure that out after the podcast.
Yeah.
I'll see. You can pull up what row you got.
Yeah. I'm excited.
No, I am too.
But I've never done, or not never, but for the last few movies, I've not done like the first showing. Well, this isn't like the first showing. The first one's at 6:30, but it's like the fan event thing.
Oh yeah.
But you have to wait in line and shit like that. Like I always do RPX. It's just sounds
Honestly,
stupid.
bro.
I do RPX because I just want reserved seating.
The fan event was stupid for Last Jedi. First of all, it was 3D, which
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of.
Yeah. I like it, but
Just punch my mic.
Mike punch. Mike
Just isn't quite
Mike's punch out.
there yet. It's still like a little bit annoying to me when it's in 3D.
Yeah. I like it for certain things, and usually I'll give it a try. Maybe like second viewing, I'll be like, okay, maybe I'll see it in 3D and I'll see how well it is, like how well they did with it, and if it's too over the top or if it just adds like a little bit of depth to it.
That's my thing too.
I like it when it adds just a little depth to it, and then most of the 3D, or not 3D, but most of the I guess most of the 3D involves space and things like that. That looks cool. Like on Rogue One in 3D, when it shows the ship coming down onto the planet, Krennic, when it was going through like the rings
In the
opening scene, that looked cool in 3D because it really made space look huge. It gave it like a huge like depth.
No, I bet some of the stuff looks rad.
But for first showing, I would rather be able to like just watch it,
Yeah.
like how it was filmed, how it was really meant to be. There's some movies that are made to be 3D. There's other ones that are, made to be a certain visual way, and they use like lens blurring and stuff like that, different depth of field effects that often don't translate to 3D,
I feel it. I feel it, yeah.
Or it's just a little uncomfortable because it's like something's too sharp, but it's in the background. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I always just first viewing, just let me do the normal thing. And then the perks for the fan event were really, really dumb.
Really?
Yeah, it was like jumbo trading cards. That's
That
all
was
you
for
got.
Episode 8?
Yeah, I didn't get a poster. Like, I was expecting at least like the episode 8 poster or like something sick. But yeah, all you got was like jumbo trading cards and like a free popcorn.
Yeah, I got a poster from like Fandango from ordering my tickets for The Last Jedi last.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's cool. But
that's cool, but yeah, the fact that the fan event really isn't that.
Oh, here's the worm god.
The Worm Lord. The Worm God.
The worm god. Zal, the worm god.
Okay, what were we going to talk about? What was...
I don't know. It wasn't a Rio Durant 3D tangent, though.
Yeah. Let's get back on it. Oh, there was a... From Inside the Magic, they did an interview with Lawrence and Jonathan Kasdan. Whoa. That was weird.
Hello.
Yeah,
Wow.
it works. It's just the
Sensitive.
the cord is sensitive or something.
Continue.
They had an interview with Lawrence Kasdan and John Kasdan, and it's pretty good. I'll post a link to it on the description and everything. But one thing they were talking about was, they're talking about taking things from the EU. So there's that. Lawrence Kasdan was saying that he didn't know like anything about the EU and stuff.
Lazy ass.
So he only
Darth Vegas? Remember that whole thing?
yeah. He only wrote Empire Strikes Back and Force Awakens with JJ. But Jonathan Kasdan, his son, brought in tons of information because he's like huge into the EU. So expect a lot of Easter eggs in this movie. I think it even... Who was it that said it? I think it was Daniel Logan after the premiere. He said, like, expect a lot of Easter eggs.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Apparently there's gonna be some twists, some surprises, which is cool. I'm interested in that. I like that.
Yeah. You like a twist?
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I like the twist. Yeah.
What kind of a twist?
I don't know. I've been.
Hey, just letting you guys know, there's gonna be a twist in this one.
Yeah, no. I was reading some Twitter responses to the premiere, and like before the embargo lifted, it was just, like everybody that was there kind of tweeting out their initial thoughts.
Yeah.
I wanted to compile that and read them off on the podcast, but I still haven't gotten the Wi-Fi figured out here.
Dude, password Spaceballs.
Yeah, but what is it? I'm on the 5G still.
5G EXT.
Yeah, and it's just slow as shit still. So I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah.
Go figure 5G EXT.
Yeah, go figure 5G EXT.
Yeah, anyone who lives around me, my Wi-Fi is go figure. My password is Spaceballs.
I'm sure that'll come in handy. Okay, here.
Come and steal my internet. See what happens.
Okay, well, it's going to take a little while longer.
Yeah. I had it open actually, that was one of the things I closed right before, was a list of Twitter reactions from the premiere.
Well, shit, turn this around this way, or just Google it real quick, and we'll read some off on the pod. Solo Twitter reactions. The first thing that comes up is an IGN article.
Yep.
Yeah, Twitter roundup. Okay, so we're gonna rattle a couple of these off. Hashtag Solo is a fun.
Is a fun.
I was plenty surprised that it worked as well as it did, given all the behind-the-scenes drama and retooling. Drama cast, fun action, good jokes, good fan service, but still does its own thing. Star Wars, hashtag Star Wars, will be fine.
Hashtag Star Wars with a little... Is that a Han Solo emoji?
I think so. Also, this guy has a blue check mark, so you know he's super important.
But Jim...
Vegvoda.
Vegvoda? I don't know who
Oh,
that is.
IGN's Jim Vegvoda. Wow.
Oh, okay. Hi, IGN's Jim Vegvoda.
Solo is a fun.
It's a fun.
Okay, let's go. This is from Tom Jorgensen. He doesn't have a blue check mark, so he's actually probably way cooler. He does use hashtag Solo, though. Hashtag Solo is a ton of fun. Alden Ehrenreich is full of charm and definitely does right by Harrison Ford. Not to mention Donald Glover, who's equally great as Lando.
Equally.
Don't let the drama and rumors fool you. This is a seriously fun and exciting addition to the Star Wars universe. Chris Taylor had some good reactions. Can you pull up his feed, actually? Because he had a couple of the ones that I wanted to review, I remember.
Not the image. I want him in general.
Yeah, Chris Taylor on Twitter. Yeah, here we go.
This is it.
There's a million tweets since then.
He has a Solo review up on Mashable.
Yeah, I just want his reaction, though. Because he tweeted out a string that was pretty exciting.
He's talking about the Doors. Why don't they make songs like this anymore? The Spinners. That's weird.
Chris Taylor, that name sounds familiar.
Josh Taylor.
Oh,
Network
yeah.
1901.
Maybe.
It's his cousin. Infinity War. Wait.
Guy who lined up to watch Justice League. Star Wars: A Solo Story. Is this the movie we need? That's funny. Never tell me the percentage. Yeah, we should talk about that later. Solo. Where is his little? Where is his initial string? Sorry, this is taking a while.
Okay, so these are pictures at the premiere, so I'm guessing it's after this. May 12th. Something about Superman.
Solo viewing 2. Wow.
Oh, maybe it is the other way down. What day was the premiere?
Shit, I don't know. Oh, yeah, here. Show that thread. It's right up there.
Oh, okay. Starts here.
Yeah.
Oh, thank the maker.
Yeah,
It's good.
Hit show the
It's
thread.
so good.
Okay. Oh, thank the maker. It's good. It's so good. Hashtag Solo. This is the grungiest, most grunt level blue collar hashtag Star Wars ever, and I'm here for it. Hashtag Solo. Surprised and delighted. That was the Kasdan mandate. This movie is going to surprise and delight you out of your seat. Hashtag Solo. And when I say surprise, I mean the thing that made jaws drop around the theater. Man, what a hell of a secret to keep. Hashtag Solo. That makes me excited.
Because guess what? Han Solo was dead the entire time. He wasn't even there.
Han Solo is a ghost, I tell you. A ghost. He's a ghost, damn it. He's not the ghost.
But what if
But what if he was?
Kylo Ren would be half ghost? Ghost baby?
Ghost, baby. Force ghost.
By blood. On both sides. Forced from his mother. Oh, what the hell? My headphones. Wait. It's like one ear. Anywho, let's continue.
Yeah, thanks, Chris Taylor. There better be a big surprise, or else you're stupid.
What else is on this?
Therm scissor punch.
Oh, yes. Scissor punch. Okay. Whatever. Okay, let's go into... What the hell? Okay, this... I'm sorry. Whoa. Hello. Sorry, my headphones were
Get some
freaking out.
feedback or something.
Freaking out on me. Yeah, it was weird. Okay. Back to the IGN.com article.
Yeah.
So People Magazine's Kara Warner said we're in for a treat.
A friggin' treat, though.
A friggin' treat. Ooh! Star Wars fans, you are in for a friggin' treat. With hashtag solo.
Hashtag.
Killer cast. A great adventure. So much fun.
Hashtag.
That's Han Solo and Han Solo small emoji thing. It's a friggin' treat.
A friggin' treat. So we have some good initial reactions. I mean, the movie's not even out yet, but it's sitting at 73%. I'd assume that would go up, but...
Well, here's one thing that I read that kind of made me question a lot of it. Sometimes movies do start out slow and end good, and everyone's review is that it's so good because the end was good. So here is Mike Ryan from Uprocks. The first act of Solo, a Star Wars story, can be hit and miss clunky. But once Donald Glover's Lando shows up, who is legit fantastic, and the Kessel Run heist plot kicks in, thanks for that spoiler.
Yeah, right.
It's a whole lot of fun, and those who've always wanted a Han and Chewbacca shower scene are in luck.
Oh my god, spoilers.
Spoiler.
And also... I've never wanted that, but...
No. Yeah, so the beginning, the first act, if you will, clunky.
It's been a trend, I think.
In Star Wars films.
Yeah, it's been a trend, for sure.
The front end.
With the newer ones, at
Yeah.
least. I think people are taking this a lot less seriously than Rogue One.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's
the point.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be just like a fun...
A palate
adventure
cleanser
type thing.
after The Last Jedi.
Mm-hmm. And it's something that Lawrence Kasdan has been thinking about for a while also. So I'm sure that he just wanted a little buddy adventure movie. And
I've read a lot of places that it's almost like Raiders of the Lost Ark. It feels like an Indiana Jones movie almost.
oh, that's cool.
It's going to be way cool.
I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so the next one, Collider Stephen Weintraub?
Yeah, it's about as good as you're going to get it, I think.
Sure.
Stephen Whiny Boy.
Yeah, whiny boy. Go on, Stefan.
Another thing that stood... Another thing about Solo.
Maybe I should have read it. Jeez.
Another thing about Solo, a Star Wars story that really stood out are the action set pieces. They were great and so well choreographed. Also thought Alden Ehrenreich was perfectly cast as Han Solo. Trust me, entire cast was fantastic. Can't wait to see it again. That's good. I'm kind of over the whole only Harrison Ford will only be Lando. They ruined it by doing this. Like, I think
Harrison Ford will only be Lando.
I mean, Han Solo.
Yeah.
I think that's a lame take. Like,
that's something what I said a while back about, like, Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet. You know, you would have a dead story if you stuck with the very first play when they released it. Whoever played Juliet, who was most likely a man, because that's how Shakespeare did it back then. Yeah. So if that dude was Juliet and no one else could be Juliet, there would be no Romeo and Juliet. And there definitely wouldn't be the Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio. Do you remember that one?
I do not.
Dude. Let's watch the trailer for that one.
I way.
Okay. Romeo and Juliet, 1996.
Did my heart love till now? For swear at sight. For I never saw true beauty till this night.
Fair Verona, where we lay our scene. Two households, both alike in dignity.
Throw your mistempered weapons to the ground!
From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. A pair of star-crossed lovers take their life.
Who is it that you love?
Gentle Romeo, of thou dost love, and faithfully.
My heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet.
Romeo! Thou art a villain! Sharing someone else's Turn strong! Turn strong! Romeo, slow kibbles! Romeo, mascot live!
My only love sprung from my only hate.
Romeo is banished!
City, they will murder thee.
Let them find me here.
A plague across your houses! I am fortune!
Leonardo DiCaprio, Claire Danes, in William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet.
Good night. Good night.
Is that real?
Yeah, that
Oh,
actually
shit.
happened. That was a real movie.
Fuck. That's wild.
Yeah. It's pretty opening gunfight. I love that the next movie or the next video was going to be the Anchorman 2 fight scene. Like, what does that have to do with Romeo and Juliet? And what does Romeo and Juliet have to do with Star Wars? We're doing a Star Wars podcast right now. What have I done? Anyways, how do we get there? Oh, Han Solo. Harrison Ford should not be the only person who plays Han Solo.
Yes.
And they definitely should not, in like 100 years, remake Star Wars in modern day of that time.
I would watch it.
In 100 years.
In 100 years.
What if we're still alive at that time?
Doubtful, but
they say that the first person to live to 200 has already been born. Medical advancements and stuff too. You know?
They also thought we'd be riding hoverboards everywhere by now, and we're not. So I have little
Back to
faith.
the future. They screwed it up.
Yeah.
They introduced them as fantasy, and so they're like, "Oh, it'll never happen. It was in a movie of the future. That's not gonna happen to the future, so we're not gonna invent it." Back to the Future screwed us on flying cars and hoverboards.
Bastards.
Yep. Movies are keeping us in the past.
Damn. That was deep, dude. Too deep.
So, in that interview with Inside the Magic, they're talking about the Corellian hounds, which look like this.
They look gnarly.
Yeah, it's
small eyes, big nose, big teeth. They're like lizard pit bulls.
It's like a pit bull angler fish.
Yeah, angler
with
fish.
the like nostrils of a gorilla, like on its forehead. So
they look uncomfortable.
They look very uncomfortable. What's like on them? Like, are they mounted with something? There's like spikes on its back. What is on its back? Is that like some?
I don't know. Maybe it's just like a collar.
Oh, maybe it's like what are the dogs? Newfoundlands, the ones that have like the rum barrels. Like they go out and they're trained to find people in the snow.
Yeah.
Like Saint Bernards.
Something like that. I don't know.
Whatever. Those dogs, they're trained to look for people, and then they have rum so that'll like warm you up. Even though that doesn't work scientifically, but that's what they thought back then.
Hey, good thinking.
It probably worked a few times, I guess, for them to actually do that.
Makes sense.
Make tiny barrels to put rum around the collar of a dog.
Wow.
So that they can find people in the snow.
Truly brilliant.
Let's put rum on his collar.
Yeah, no. I like these though. They look
Maybe
they
he's
look
got spice
fearsome.
on his back.
Good creature design.
Yeah.
Naked
And-
mole rat anglerfish dogs.
Yeah. And they were actually based on the death dogs in Willow.
Oh god. What?
These. That.
Wow, action figures have come such a long way.
I know.
They don't look that much alike. I don't think they do.
But that's But
I mean, they look
that's what
similar.
They
But
they said. I guess Lawrence Kasdan said that they were based on Willow, the death dogs in Willow.
gotcha.
Inspired by.
I'll take it, dude. I'll accept it.
So maybe there's some sort of death dog Corellian hound fight.
Dog death.
Dog death. I hate dog deaths.
Me too.
Death dogs are cool. Dog deaths are not.
Agreed. Actually,
It like screws up an entire movie for me sometimes.
dog deaths.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it takes you out of the whole movie. It's like, why did they have to kill the dog? That's why I hope Chewbacca never dies.
I hope so as well.
Because he's like the closest thing to a dog in Star Wars. And if they kill the dog, like if they kill Chewbacca, like in 9, what if Chewbacca dies?
I hope he doesn't. He shouldn't.
He should never die.
He's too good of a boy.
Everyone else should die, except for Chewbacca. He's the one to make it out. Chewbacca and R2.
A Star Wars story.
Everyone dies.
Yes. All right, what do we got next? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're going to get to something fun.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to say we're going to do a segment of this show called Show and Tell.
Show and tell.
And this week I'm going to show a new purchase.
Yes.
We were actually talking about this.
We were talking about this. I think it was the last episode. I was like, we were trying to find something. We were looking at the vintage TVC, the vintage collection. And I came across a Black Series Dewback with Sand Trooper.
Yeah.
And I just started exploding with excitement over that because Todd needs a friend.
Todd does need a friend.
And
there, Todd the Rancor.
Lo and behold, my co-host here, Josh, found a Dewback with Sand Trooper. And you found this where?
Target.
I wonder if it's a Target exclusive. I hope it isn't.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was the last one there.
Ugh, that sucks.
Yeah. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to open it.
Yes, we should.
Let me move my keyboard.
We should open it gently, though.
Yeah, because I want to keep the box. I was really on the fence of whether or not I was going to open it. Hold on.
So the best way to do it is to get a knife.
Okay. What about a razor blade?
That is even better. Bless that ass.
It's a dirty one, but it's gonna work. Yeah, I didn't know whether or not I wanted to keep it in the box because I like keeping them in boxes, but
Me too, but when you have something this cool, it's kind of like
yes.
And it'd be one thing if you could like actually see the Dewback, but you can't.
Yeah. I love the box art on these though. The box art is sick.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let's show this to the camera. We have the Sand Trooper with all of his accessories. And to explain the picture that's up on the screen, this is a World War I Stormtrooper cavalry unit. And he looks very familiar because the Sand Troopers had a lot of the same equipment and, you know, the same staff, everything. Oh, he is legit. Love that plastic opening sound.
What'd you do with that razor? Did you move it? Sweet.
It's right here, girl.
Go. Come on now, girl. Shit, that thing is sensitive.
Yeah, what is up with that?
I don't know.
I don't know what is going on. Ah, we got all these little things. I have little scissors.
You know what? If these were zip ties, I could have used them, but
Just don't cut your finger off.
I'll try not to.
What the hell? What is with this? Sorry for the pops, everyone that's listening to this. think it needs more cord, like, put into it.
Nice.
So much plastic.
Plastic. Alright, I'm on the last.
Should be better ish there. Okay.
Okay.
He opens his mouth. Wow. That's so cool. Oh. Their feet are so weird.
They have giant lizard feet.
Okay, so we got our Dewback. This is our large lizard type creature that the sand troopers ride on in episode 4. This is pretty cool. Wait. How does this even go in here? Does this like snap in? I don't know how to put things together. Like just basic things. I build things every day. But when it comes to like things made for children, I just don't know how to do it. Okay. I got his thing on there. Wow. Riveting podcast.
Yeah.
We're opening a toy. I think you got that.
Okay, his hand is really oddly small for this thing. And this is having a little trouble staying in.
It's like backpack.
Yeah.
Because it's just like sticks into the back, right? Why are you so complicated? This gun is huge too.
It's quite big, yeah.
Their rifle. I didn't realize how ridiculous the Sand Troopers rifles are. I don't remember what they're called, but I know that they had them in Star Wars Galaxies, but I don't remember them being this long. It's kind of crazy. That's so cool. Okay, this goes over the top. I don't get it.
Yeah, the backpack fits on kind of weird.
Yeah, it doesn't fit very well. Whatever. That's really cool. I don't know where the gun goes either. Right there. He's got it mounted. So we can shoot him. Why didn't they mount machine guns to Dewbacks?
I don't know, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this this piece.
Hey, you should use this.
I'm a big fan of this action figure.
I'm a fan of this piece.
This absolute unit.
So now we need to name him. Because we have Todd, which I'll just bring Todd into the picture real quick.
Yeah.
Whoa. Touching things. That works. Our favorite Dusty Rancor.
Todd is so big.
He is. And it's still not to scale.
Yeah, it isn't. Because this is 6-inch and this is 375 scale.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Black Series. Give me a 6-inch scale Rancor, please.
Jeez. That'd be huge.
Yeah, it'd be massive. It'd be
AT-AT size.
a little bit, yeah, it'd be a little bit less than like twice as big as this.
Yeah. Dude, that would be gigantic. It's like the Jabba's sail barge. Did you see that?
I did.
Yeah. That's insane. That's a huge playset. But it doesn't include figures.
You have to buy them. Duh.
Figures. Not included. So we have to name our Dewback. You know what? How about we ask the listeners? Let's ask the listeners to send in their ideas to name our new creature.
Let's do that. So let's cut like the last 20 minutes out of the podcast.
Yeah, the last 20 minutes of us just like opening things and looking at things.
Yeah.
No, this is fun.
So we got a new Dewback here. Keep in mind he's a cute boy. So let's hear some new name ideas for him.
He is a cute boy.
He is one cute boy.
Those teeth, though. Those teeth are creepy.
Yeah, they're like brontosaurus teeth.
How do you know?
I've seen pictures of fossils.
No. I still don't believe him. Fossils aren't real, man.
Fossils is the devil's work.
They're created by
demons.
By demons. They were planted in the ground for us to find and believe in things that don't exist. What are you doing there?
I don't know.
You're just playing with a razor blade now?
I am.
A dull razor blade at that? Which is actually the worst thing to do. Sharp razor blade is actually better than a dull razor blade at times.
I think most times.
Yeah. I mean, unless the sharp razor blade is already inside of your body.
Yeah, then I guess the dull one would be worse. I mean, better.
Better.
Yeah.
It would hurt more.
Anyways. Was that our last segment for tonight? I think it was, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah,
I mean,
think so.
But
fuck.
Jeez. Mike. Come on, man. What's up with that mic cord? I'll have to change that out. Alright.
I'll have to do something about that.
I'll have to actually do something. Actually, I did actually do something. I changed around our little recording area a little bit. Made it look a tiddly bit nicer. So, watch the video.
Whittle biddle.
Yeah. So, I just want to travel back a little bit. because we have Solo in 4 days now.
25th, so I don't know, what day is it?
19th, right?
6 days. 19th. That's less than a week. That's 6 days. That's,
because it's going to be the 24th.
Yeah.
So it's Thursday. So I'm going to see that in 5 days. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
5 days. You better get a ticket.
That's one more than 4. I'll tell you that much.
It's so crazy. It's already
came up fast,
here.
yeah.
It did come up fast. We'd been waiting for it, and then kind of and then now it's coming. And what are your final thoughts before we see Solo?
Honestly, my final thoughts are I'm looking forward to it. There's certain things I want. I have a feeling I'm not going to get those things. So I'm going to try and enjoy it for what it is. And I'm just looking to have a good time with it and not have too many attachments. And I just got out of a pretty serious relationship with The Last Jedi. So I'm really more looking for a fling right now. But, if Solo wants to take me out on a nice date and fulfill me emotionally, I'll accept that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm looking forward to.
You're looking forward to that Solo date?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward also to getting a Blu-ray copy and adding it to my collection.
Your collection.
Yeah.
You are the collector.
Because my DVD, my Blu-ray storage.
DVD?
Yeah, I know, right?
DVD. What is that? It's VHS, DVD, whatever.
Yeah, I only have a couple movies
Blu-ray
on Blu-ray, and they're all Star Wars. I just have every single Star Wars movie on Blu-ray, and then
that's amazing.
No other movies. So I want one more to put on there.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the merchandise, per usual. I'm a big toy fiend.
Dude, why is there not a Black Series Enfys Nest yet? Or a Black Series Moloch?
Oh, she'll probably be in wave 2 or something because they don't want to give her away too much. I don't know. I don't know the reason why, but
yeah, and we also didn't hear her talk or anything like that. No force band thing or whatever you call it. Toy where they could give any of that away.
Yeah, there was a little it was so stupid. There was a little promotional trailer, but it was somebody saying useless shit while she talked in the background. It was here you can see Enfys Nest, a new villain in the Star Wars movie. She's explaining shit that everybody knows, and in the background you can hear her talking a little bit, and you're God damn, why can't you just be quiet?
Why can't you be quiet?
Why can't you be quiet? Let Enfys talk, okay?
Alright. I think that sums it up.
I think that just about sums up everything. Yeah. So we're gonna meet up right after the movie and talk some Solo. We'll give our initial reactions, and then kind of like we did with The Last Jedi, just break it down a little bit here and there and go at our own pace that we like to do, and it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to the movie and just going in, having a good time. I really want to figure out what that twist is that's being talked about, or the jaw-dropping moment.
Chewbacca dies. And then he's brought back to life.
Yeah. I think you cracked the code.
By Mother Taliesin.
I think that was it, dude.
Yeah.
I think that was it. And with that, we're going to bid everyone adieu for the night.
Yeah. Go
enjoy Solo.
Yeah, do that. Also, if you want to read more about Solo, Han Solo. My keyboard's on the floor. Go to audibletrial.com/Star Wars After Hours, and you can listen to a free audiobook. 30-day free trial, free audiobook. You keep it if you cancel. So Last Shot's on there, Last Jedi's on there, bunch of stuff. Listen to that. Do that. mycomicshop.com banner on the starwarsafterhours.com page. Do that. Whatever. Sorry guys. sorry for that bad plug. Do whatever on that.
Come on, just do whatever.
All right. I got to pee.
All right. Bye.
Okay, bye.
We are super pros.
So be it, Jedi.
He's no good to me dead.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Do you know what's going on?